Hello again, everyone. This is Chris with Expat Theory. After spending a few days stuck in the snow and ice just west of Phoenix, Arizona, I have finally made it over to our terminal and training center in Riverside, California. So I just thought I'd give you a little view here of the little mountain in the background. The snow-capped peaks behind that, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice facility here. I mean, it's all right. I've seen worse. So anyway, I'm here finally. It took a lot longer to get here than expected. We were supposed to get in here Monday night and drop our load off, and that didn't happen. So we got in here in the middle of the night, early morning this morning. So now we're here taking care of some paperwork, getting some administrative stuff done. We'll be getting back on the road here shortly. Just thought I'd pop in and say hello to everyone and kind of give you a little bit of an update. The first of the year is going well. So far this month, every single check I've made this month has been a decent one. Last year I had some issues where there was a check or two here and there that, whether it be the truck broke down or just timing issues, there was a few checks that weren't so good. But so far, knock on wood, starting out this year, every check has been pretty decent. And we've got a good long run in for this week that we're working on, so hopefully we can pick up a load coming out of California going back to the East Coast and make for another decent check the following one coming a week from Friday. And at this pace, it's gonna help because it's gonna help because of the fact I took on some more bills. Sorry if I'm squinting, the sun is in my eyes, but I want to kind of keep the camera this way. I took on some extra bills when I was home last by buying a new car. So that new car, and because it's a new car, it has to have full coverage insurance. So literally my insurance doubled because I just had bare minimum make me legal insurance on the Mustang. So now I have to carry full coverage, and even got the gap insurance on that. So if anything happens, that car loan gets paid off. But I think it's worth it. I have a trustworthy and reliable vehicle to last me the number of years left, which is 9. That car should last 9 years. So all the time that I basically have left here in the States, I'll have a vehicle that I can trust and rely on. So in the long run, it's worth it, even though I got to pay out now when I'm trying to save. And speaking of savings, nothing's really happened there. It's still been kind of flat. Of course, with the bills of Christmas and being home and spending money and buying the car and all of that, haven't really put much more into savings at this point. But that's going to change quite rapidly, because now that I'm back on the road and back to it, I'm not spending as much. And another little thing, I got a new credit card through Capital One, and it's called the Quicksilver card. Now, with that card, what I'm doing is I'm using it for all of my day-to-day purchases, and it has cash back on all purchases. It's a tiny little amount, but I didn't get it so much for the cash back. I got it for helping my credit, for one, and this car payment too will help with the credit. But then I got it so I could actually manage what I'm spending on the road. So I'm using that card for all of my purchases, and that tells me how much each month I'm spending out, instead of it just coming straight out of my checking account, which everything comes out of my checking account. So, I mean, unless I sat down with the receipts and everything, I wouldn't have a good idea of what I'm spending. By using this card, the only card, just using that for all of my purchases, when I go to pay that at the end of the month, that tells me exactly how much I've spent buying food, drinks, snacks, whatever, nonsense stuff I buy while I'm out on the road. So it's kind of helping me keep track and do some budgeting and planning, and keep my money down in my pocket instead of spending it on silly stuff that I don't really want or need. So anyway, that's about it, really. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about at this moment. Just haven't had an opportunity to really do much with some of the legal things I need to take care of, or get my passport or any of that yet. That's coming. So just wish I would have been the winner on that doggone lottery, one or the other. Holy mackerel. For those of you who don't know, the Powerball went up. It was like 900 million, I think it was. And I think the Mega actually went to $1 billion. Somebody became a billionaire. It was, last I saw on the sign, it was 999 million. So by the time they did the drawing, it was over $1 billion. Yeah, if I'd have hit that, would have been a whole lot of happy people that know me. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to touch base and give you guys a little update. I'm still enjoying the road, still doing well with it, still making more money than I've ever made before. But it is all consuming. That's the only thing. I've never been in a job that's this consuming. It's 24/7, 365. You might get a couple of days here and there, every 6 to 8 weeks, maybe 12 weeks. Go home for a couple of days, then get right back out to it. And when you're out here, you're out here. So, never been this immersed in a career field before. So, but at least it's paying off. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video, and take care.